Hello and welcome to Legal Basics with Sarah Law Global, and my name is Sian. Still on the marriage law series, today we're going to discuss divorce. We touched on separation in our last broadcast, and today we discuss divorce, which is usually a sad way that marriages end, but reality is that they do. So now, what are the grounds for divorce? The grounds for divorce depend with the kind of marriage. For civil marriages, the grounds for divorce are adultery, cruelty, desertion for more than 3 years, extreme depravity, and when the marriage has irretrievably broken down. For customary marriage, all the grounds for a civil marriage apply, as well as any other ground that, according to the custom of that community, would be considered a ground for divorce. For Hindu marriages, the grounds for divorce are also the same as the ones for civil marriage, as well as if the person has stopped being of the Hindu religion, or if they've committed any sexual offenses like rape or sodomy, then it will also be a ground for divorce. Christian marriages and the grounds for divorce are exactly the same as the grounds for divorce for a civil marriage. Now, the divorce process can be quite long and quite tedious. It starts with a person filing a petition in court. In the petition, you have to explain the grounds why you want to be divorced. After that, the court will hear both parties and decide whether it's going to give a divorce order or not. Actually, the court can decide that two people should not divorce and ask you to go and talk. So just the fact that you file a divorce petition in court does not mean that it is automatic. Sometimes the court can decline to give you a divorce order. Now, when the court hear the parties and give you a divorce order, they will give you a Decree Nisi. A Decree Nisi means that the court has seen that there is no reason why you should not divorce, or it agrees that there should be a divorce if that's what you want. However, a Decree Nisi is not final. Parties can still reconcile once a court has issued a Decree Nisi. If parties reconcile and decide to go on with their marriage, even after the petition has been heard and the Decree Nisi has been issued, then the Decree Nisi will just be cancelled and the parties and the marriage will continue. However, a Decree Nisi has a set time limit. When that time lapses, the court gives a decree absolute. When a court gives a decree absolute, it means that the marriage is over. If the parties, after a decree absolute, decide that they want to reconcile, then they have to marry again because the first marriage is over. Now, in between these processes, if a party has received a Decree Nisi from the court, then they're still not free to contract another marriage because essentially their first marriage is not over yet. They have to wait for their decree absolute for them to be able to contract another marriage. Now, all kinds of marriages, irrespective of how they were entered into, if people wish to end them, then they have to go to court and go through divorce proceedings. I hope this broadcast has been useful to you. Please write to us with your questions at saralawglobal@gmail.com. And before we close our broadcast, we would like to thank Jigiti and Jigiti Advocates for facilitating the shooting of this series. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you like our video, please share, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Take care of your loved ones. Bye-bye.